Welcome to Cook30 for Kids. I'm Chef Jeremy Dixon from the Revive Cafes in Auckland, New Zealand. And today I'm going to share with you a delicious meal from my cafes that you are going to love to cook at home. And this is so easy that even kids can cook it. Today we have three very special guests. Welcome to Cook30 for Kids. Excited to be here?
Yeah!
Fantastic. We have Seth here from Idaho, Fiona from California, and Abby, who is Seth's sister, from Idaho. So welcome along, and we're going to have so much fun today cooking in the kitchen. So just so we can get to know these guys a little bit more, we are going to ask them a few trick questions, and so we can find out some of their favourite things. So firstly, Seth, how old are you?
12.
12, cool. That wasn't a trick question. So what is your favourite fruit?
Apples.
Apples? Why apples?
Because they're good.
Excellent. That's good to hear. Nice and crispy. That's great. Now, Fiona, how old are you?
9.
9. And what's your favourite fruit?
Mango.
Mango. That's excellent. And what about you, Abby?
I'm 8.
You're 8?
And
your
my favourite fruit would probably be peaches.
Peaches?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, she eats like 2 for
We
breakfast.
have a bunch
every
at
morning.
home,
She
so
like 2
I
or 3
love
for
them.
breakfast every
Really?
morning.
Oh, wow, that's great. And Abby, what's your favourite vegetable?
I'd say celery. Probably.
Celery? Wow, that's a nice crunchy vegetable. And Fiona, what's your favourite vegetable?
Broccoli.
Broccoli? Wow, I bet there's not many kids out there that would say that broccoli is their favourite vegetable. That's great. Broccoli is full of so many vitamins and minerals. Do you like it raw or cooked?
Boiled.
Boiled. Okay, cool. And Seth, what's your favourite vegetable?
Carrots.
Carrots? Brilliant. So look, these are very healthy kids. So your last question is this. Seth, what is your favourite fast food?
Pizza.
Pizza. And your favourite fast food?
Chicken strips.
Chicken strips. And your favourite fast food?
I'd say pizza as well.
Pizza? Well, this show is all about healthy food, so we're going to show you some great healthy ways to make food instead. So we better start cooking. So what is on the menu today?
Aromatic tofu and vegetable curry with cilantro quinoa.
And for dessert, we have strawberry almond smoothies. Yum!
So today we're going to start cooking. Now before we start, we want to make sure everything's clear. A big principle in hospitality and restaurants and cafes is called prep. So it's making sure everything's clear, ready to go. We've got pots on the stove, there's water that's just boiled in the jug, we've got a chopping board, knife, and all our ingredients out. And do we have a great attitude and ready to go?
Yeah!
Alrighty, that's excellent. So let's get started. So we want to start with the job that's going to take the longest. So firstly we're going to do is we are going to start cooking the sweet potato. So we've got a curry here, and this curry is not like your normal curry. We're going to make our own curry paste and put lots of lovely flavours and vegetables in it. So do you guys like hot food?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Sort of?
A little bit?
A little bit? Yeah, so we're not going to make it very, very spicy. And the best part about making your own curry is you can make it as hot or as mild as you want. So we're going to make it very mild for you guys today. I'll just show you how you can make a really genuine curry. So the first job is the sweet potato. So if you just want to separate here a little bit. So we're going to get these sweet potato here. Lovely. Do you guys like these?
Yeah.
No.
You don't like sweet potato?
No, I
Kind
love
of.
potatoes.
Kind of, okay.
I like mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Potatoes.
So what we're going to do is going to cube it, and this will become a lovely ingredient in our curry. So to cube it, we basically chop it into strips like this. And when you're chopping with a knife, we want to slide the knife through like that, and that makes it easier to cut. If you're just pushing down on the knife, that is actually harder to go through, so you want to let your blade do the work. So all we do is we chop it like that, and then basically we chop it into cubes. And because we want things to cook fast, we've only got 30 minutes, we want to chop it reasonably small. So Fiona, you think you can do that?
Okay.
Do you want to use a small knife or a big knife?
I'll use that one.
Oh great, look at that. That knife's just about as big as you.
Really?
So yep, so hold the sweet potato and slide it through. Whoop, it's quite tough, isn't it? Keep going.
That's hard.
This is probably the hardest knife experiment, so
Slide.
I love it.
Yay.
I might get Seth to
got
give it a go. I'll give
one.
Seth to give it a go. You've done a great job there. See if you can try this one here. See if you can cube that one there. So keep your fingers away. If you get smite it, yep. Very cool. So that's how you do a knife. That's excellent. Cool. Excellent. Well, I might do. This is actually probably a hard task to give you guys, so I might just quickly cube it for you, like that. And this will be a lovely ingredient in the curry.
This one fell down. Do you want me to put it back up here?
Yep, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Good thinking. It's always good to keep the board clear. So we'll just cube it like this. So, you guys, what other things do you like to cook at all, Seth?
It depends on what I'm making.
Yeah, what's your favourite thing to make at home?
I don't really have a favorite thing. I like to make top ramen though.
Oh, yep. What's that?
Top ramen.
Top ramen? Great, that's a Japanese dish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great, so just keep cooking like this. And Fiona, what do you like making at home when you're cooking?
Pasta.
Pasta? And what do you put with your pasta?
I usually cook pasta plain, and then my mom cooks something else, and then in the end we add them together.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so you do that. Oh, that's a great shared effort with your mum. That's awesome.
I like to make 3 things.
What's that?
2 things.
Yep, what's that?
I like to make cookies and mac and cheese.
Cookies and mac and cheese. Excellent. There we go. So I've cubed those. So if Fiona, you can
lot.
put those in that little pot. Which I'll bring this pot over here. Yep.
Okay.
So you can just put that in there. And so these will probably take around about 10 minutes to kind of soften up in there. And we've boiled the water, so we're going to put boiling water in there. I won't do it while you
Don't touch it. No one touch
Keep
the
going.
water.
Can I help with putting them in there?
You can, yeah, everyone can help actually. So throw them in there, lovely, that's excellent team effort.
This is a lot.
Many hands make light work. It is a lot actually.
Some mini hands. Cute.
So we're going to put it on the gas here, turn it on.
I forgot there was one other one.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That might need to be.
Brilliant. And we're just going to put some boiling water in here, and this will, or it's kind of nearly boiling.
Oops.
By using boiling water, it means
Spilling all
that
over.
the
Should I get a
it
towel?
cooks faster, so we don't have to spend time, letting the water come up to temperature. So that's a good start there.
Some when you hit a potato, it splashed out.
Oh, that's okay, it'll evaporate off, but yeah, good pointing out there. So that's a great first job underway. Second job is quinoa. Do you guys know what quinoa is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ate some last night.
Oh, really? Look at that.
I know.
So, this,
like one.
so for guys at home, this is quinoa. It's a great protein.
Actually, no, I think it was the night before. I had
A
some
great
earlier
protein.
this week.
It's kind of like rice in the way you have it. You can kind of serve it underneath a curry or something. And it's very full of protein. It's very, very good for you.
It smells good.
And the best part about it, it's very quick to cook. It only takes about 12 minutes to cook. So seeing as only like 30 minutes, it's a great ingredient for this kind of a program. So if I can get a cup measure, I'll get a cup measure for you. And Seth, if you can measure out 1 cup of quinoa into this pot over here.
So is this a whole cup?
That's the whole cup, so dip it in deeper.
Oops.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's okay. Put that in there. Actually, we'll do 2
Here?
cups. So put 2. So 1 cup in there. Yep. Here we go. And we'll put 2 cups of water. So that's good. That's it. Oh, you want a little bit more, do you?
Oh, you said 2 cups.
No, just
so
1
I thought
cup.
you
So
meant-
I changed my mind. That's good. And then we're going to put 2 cups of water. Is this a cup? Pretty sure it is.
I think.
Yeah.
I hope so.
So the recipe for quinoa and rice is the same. So that is 1 cup of quinoa to 2 cups of boiling water. Can you remember that? 1
think
cup of
so.
quinoa to 2 cups of boiling water. Guaranteed every time to cook well. So the other trick with this is basically we want to put the lid on. Why do we do that?
So the steam does.
Yes.
So the heat doesn't get out and it cooks faster.
Exactly. So basically there's water in there and we want the water to go into the quinoa to make it nice and soft. But if we leave the lid off, where's the water going to go? Into the sky. Exactly. So the other thing we want to do is we don't stir it. Because when it's cooking, little holes will appear, little steam vents, and that's what cooks the quinoa or the rice. Same with rice, so you don't want to stir it. So there you go, some little tips for you. So we've made a great start. So now we're going, if you guys want to see if you can brush that into and tidy that up. So now we're going to make, so put it under there and you can scrape it in like that. Wonderful.
Be careful,
Excellent.
Abby.
So we
Here's
want to
some
now
extra pieces. Here's
start
a
the
little
curry.
bit of that.
So this curry is going to be extra special. Often I use a curry paste. You can buy these pre-prepared curry pastes. Can't find one at the moment. But basically they come in little jars and they're excellent to use. But we're going to make our very own curry paste. What do you think, guys?
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So we're going to make it in this food processor here.
Here's the. What do you want me to do with the quinoa?
With the quinoa, just perhaps put it on the bench at the back.
Okay, wait. Okay. I don't know how to close it, so.
So we're going to use a food processor here to make our curry paste, our very own curry paste. So we're going to just put in lots of flavoursome ingredients. So,
Help us close that.
oh yep, there we go. Thank you. You guys are very tidy in the kitchen. It's excellent. So we're going to chop an onion. I'll just chop this underway to get it started. So we're going to put lots of really
That
flavoursome
one might be
ingredients.
easier is that one easier to cut than a potato?
Probably yes, it might be, yeah.
Yes,
So you guys want to peel the skin off that. See if you can get the skin off there. Oh, don't rub your eye. It's very makes you cry, doesn't it, onion?
Oh,
So don't rub
yeah.
your eye.
Make it. I don't know why, but I I don't know why. It's making my tongue spicy. I don't know why. I think it's the smell or the air or something.
Oh, so we're going to put 1 onion in the blender, in the food processor, sorry. We're going to put 2 cloves of garlic and this great garlic press here. So we basically just put the garlic in like that.
What's that part?
There you go, and we're going to squeeze it. So if you want to, can you squeeze that in there?
Go ahead.
I'll give you a hand. Oh, there you go, grab it, grab both ends, squeeze it together, whoops, over the bowl. Squeeze it in, yeah. Got it.
That looks so,
Oh.
that looks so mushy.
And now we're going to add some ginger. Have you guys used ginger before?
I've used ginger ale
So we're just going to peel off the edge here.
Isn't ginger extremely spicy?
Hey, did you want to try some? Lick some of that.
Huh?
Lick it and see what it tastes like.
Lick it.
Yep, that's the edge of the ginger. What do you think?
Wow! Pretty good. It's really good.
It's quite hot,
really
eh?
good. I like it, except it's so spicy.
It's good.
It's more hot than spicy. So we're just going to put this much ginger in here as well. You can also use ginger puree if you don't have real
What do
ginger.
I do with this? Do I just put it on the board?
You just put it in the rubbish actually. That's all the stuff that's left over. So we've taken the skin off. Fiona, can you go to the fridge and find some cilantro in the top shelf? There's some cilantro wrapped in paper
which
there.
one?
The one on the right is the fridge. And the top shelf on the left, there's a drawer that
left.
slides out and there's some cilantro in there.
I have no clue what I'm
The left
doing.
is this side.
Let's go. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. That's mint.
I didn't know it. Oh,
This is cilantro here.
Oh.
Cilantro.
Yeah.
And we wrap our herbs in paper
Looks
towels to
like
keep them
mint.
nice and
It
moist.
looks like mint leaves.
It does. It's kind of similar. So we're just going to put all the cilantro in like that.
Cool.
Just like that.
Next ingredient, we're going to add some lemongrass paste. You can also add whole lemongrass. And lemongrass is like a stalky kind of a thing that looks like that. So if you can, one of you guys can see it. If you can squeeze it in, squeeze in 2 tablespoons into there.
Should probably put
Squeeze
it on
harder.
a little thing. How do you know if it's 2 tablespoons?
That?
That's about half tablespoon.
Okay, another half of it.
Yep.
There's.
One.
We need 2. There's.
Another half.
Another
Okay,
squeeze.
it comes out by the half.
Okay. Is that it? Is that good?
Yep.
That's what this is.
Exactly. So
This
that's
part is
lemongrass.
dripping.
Nice flavour. We're also going to add some. Try these. These are fennel seeds. So just try eating one of those. And what do you think of the flavour of those?
They're good. They're really good.
Quite a nice kind of aniseedy kind of flavour, aren't they?
Really good.
So we're going to add a tablespoon of those in there.
I like them.
Pretty good.
We're going to add some
It
clove
tastes
powder.
like licorice. Kind of like
It does.
licorice.
Yes, it does.
It's black licorice.
Clove powder is a lovely little thing as well. Smell that.
Feels like black licorice.
What does it smell like?
It.
I don't know. Wait, hold on.
Hot cross buns.
I might know. I don't know.
So a tablespoon of clove powder in there.
Can I smell it again? I don't really know what
Yeah, sure. It's a really nice smell.
I know what it smells like. It smells like something.
And we've got some turmeric. Turmeric, it doesn't really smell. That kind of makes it nice and yellow. So I've got
Whoa, it's all
a teaspoon
yellow.
of that in there.
It's orange, really, not really yellow.
Exactly. And what are these?
It's their peppers.
Peppers. Yep. So these are spicy peppers.
Jalapeno pepper.
Jalapeno. So we're actually going to use a little bit. So we're just going to use just that much today. If you like more spicy food, we'll use more, but that should be just enough just to give it a little bit of a hum of heat. We don't want to overspice it.
Oh.
We'll just turn down the.
What's happening?
We just boil it in there.
overboiling.
That's good. And I think the quinoa is cooking as well. So.
Brown.
Oh, we've got to turn the quinoa on.
It's like brown.
There we go.
Wait, you never turned the pot on?
No, it'll come back.
Okay.
It was boiling water, so it started cooking already. So just a little bit of pepper here. You can leave it out if you want to, or you can put more in. So if in doubt, leave it out. But this will just give just a really little bit of a hum of heat in there. But we don't want to make it too much. So there we go. That's the ingredients to make a curry paste. How easy is that? So we'll put this on here. Whoop.
Grind it up.
And then we need to push the on button. So if
Shouldn't you like put the
The
lid?
lid.
if Abby, you can push the go button. Push the on button. Whoa! And it's going to go around like that. Now I'm just
Round
gonna-
and round and round it goes.
It does.
Oh.
Where it'll stop.
It's greenish,
I think he
orangish.
knows.
Maybe.
Yep, I was right.
So there we go. Look at that.
It actually looks
It
kind of
looks
good.
like a paste.
So that is
It
like
looks
a.
like
We've made our own
something.
curry
It's like a
paste.
cereal.
So how many flavours are in that?
Cereal.
What?
Lots of flavours.
5?
So starting a dish with this number of flavours here is going to be awesome. So Seth, if you can empty that into that pan, use that
pan
red scraper over here, and just
pan
spoon it
here?
out into there. And I'm just going to add a little bit of oil, just about a tablespoon of oil, just to get it going,
The onions are still getting to my eyes.
and mix it around.
There's one right there.
Mix it around with the oil.
What if I don't get it all in?
Yeah, just do your best. Just move the thing around. Keep going, lovely. Stir it around. So we've made a...
The onions are still getting to my eyes.
You're crying. Just
hurt.
do that. Wave them. So that's our very own curry paste. Isn't that a great start?
Cool.
So we're going to start adding some other ingredients now as well. That'll take about probably 5 minutes to start cooking and become really flavoursome. You right there?
Yeah, the onions. Oh, the onions.
Wave them, wave all
There
the
we go,
stuff away.
how's this?
That's lovely, you got most perfect. So if you can give it a good stir, you can be our stirrer, Seth. Go and wash it in the sink, that might help there. There you go. Because often you can get onion on your hands, so don't rub your eyes. So this curry's making awesome progress. Can you open that with the can opener, Fiona?
What do I do with this now?
We'll just put it out the back here. Now if you want to stir it around there so it doesn't start burning, so you can be the chief stirrer. And we'll put a little bit more,
so
I think.
good. I love
Yep,
it.
keep stirring. Oh, the flavour of this is just, all those flavours just smell amazing. This is going to taste so good.
How do I work this?
Okay, so
Just can't
basically
open
it goes
it.
this way. So basically, plonk it there and then hold us together and then turn that dial.
Oh.
So hold it, get it tightly. Hold it tighter, yep. And turn it, yep. Lovely, wonderful, that's
I'm
great.
opening a can.
Even never opened a can before?
Nope.
What do you use a comb?
Well, I have those things like where there's things and you just yank it.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not used to opening cans.
Oh, really? Well,
I've
used to
never
it.
opened a can before.
Really?
I'm used to
and then
opening
they
like
eat one
bottles,
can
like
of
those
cat
bottle
food.
things, but I'm not used to opening cans.
Cans are very exciting, obviously. Yep, keep
Cans.
turning, keep on turning, keep that. So when you're stirring, you want to keep it
Right.
in contact with the pan as much as possible. So
That looks
kind of
good,
spread it
actually.
out,
That
so
really-
everything's getting
that
like
looks really
maximum
good.
kind of surface temperature.
Wait, is that like sauce or topping or something?
This is a curry, so it's going to go on the cilantro, quinoa.
It looks good.
It smells good
You
too.
put cilantro in the curry.
Exactly. Now we're going to use tofu as well. Have you guys used tofu before?
Oh, yeah.
I've-
I know tofu.
Okay.
I know about it.
There's a piece of the stem of the cilantro in there.
Oh, it is okay. I'll get
this?
your brother to pull it out. There is a stem in there. Look at that. You're very observant. So Abby, can you go and drain that in the sink? Just tip out the water of that tofu in there.
Like this.
Okay.
Yep, that's cool. So just keep it so as much as it's contacting with the surface area. So don't make sandcastles. Just kind of keep it spread out as much as you can.
Okay.
How's it going there? Oh, looking good. You've missed a few, but oh, here we go. Look at that. Nearly there. You've done it. I'll finish it off for you if you like. It looks a bit tricky.
Yeah.
So you kind of, if you miss a few bits, it won't open. So we'll just go around like that, and it should finish it. Look at that. And if you can pour that in,
Whoa.
this is canned tomatoes. Pour that into the curry,
The whole thing?
the whole thing. You got our water out.
Whoa. I got as much as
You did.
I could out.
That's brilliant.
Spread it
Wonderful.
around. Spread it
So
around.
we're going to use tofu here.
There
So
still
this
might be some in it, but
is
I
a
got
really
as much
good
as I could.
protein source to use. That's plant-based. And we're just going to chop it up. So
This is making it so red.
it is. It is.
Can I chop it? Can I?
I might get Fiona to chop it with a big knife, and you can chop something later. So
Okay.
when we do it, we're going to cube it. So we're just going to cut it that way, cut it that way, and then we're going to cut it that way, and then cut
Okay,
it.
so-
You don't have to make the sound effects.
Okay.
So you cut it, start straight in about 6. Yep, that's great. About 1 centimetre or half an inch. Great, and do the next one. Look at that. You're doing really well there. Cool, and keep going across there. And we're going to cut one of these as well. Have you done cutting before in the
Is
kitchen?
that a hot pepper or just a regular one?
This is just a regular one. This is just a bell pepper. So if you can chop this, I don't know if you can, I'll just get it started for you. And if you can chop this into cubes, can you do that? See if you can give it a go with a little knife.
Like
You've used a
that?
knife before. Yep, so just slide back and forth.
Ah.
It's a bit tough going through there. Yep.
This tofu is really
Wonderful, that's good.
squishy.
It's
Look out for your fingers.
The potatoes are
Cool.
boiling.
Sorry?
The potatoes are boiling.
Excellent, now that's good. Everything should be boiling. So I'll just turn the gas up a bit on this here. We want to get it really hot. so
Then
it
do I
cooks
cut
through.
it the other way?
Look good to
Yep,
you?
cut the other way.
Should I keep this
normal
part
to you?
or
Yep, keep that part. we're running out of time, so I might just finish this off for you. So you've done a great job there. And
don't like tofu.
so with your tofu, you want to cut it this way as well. So now go through this way, and so you've got little cubes.
So is this what it's supposed
There
to
we
look like?
go. So when you're cutting, you want to slide it through. So Abby, if you can put those the red bell pepper into the curry that your brother's making.
Chef Jeremy,
Yeah,
does this look right to you?
it looks perfect.
I'm still gonna come back and grab the other one.
Cool,
What
that's
it's supposed to
great.
look like? Peppers.
Awesome, look at
Bell
that.
peppers.
You're doing
Awesome,
a great job.
looks really
So what we're doing here is we are cutting multiple pieces at once. So rather than just cutting individual cubes each at a time, we're probably cutting about 20 or 30 at a time. So it cuts down on time significantly. If you've just joined us on Cook30, we are having a fun time in the kitchen. We have Seth and Abby from Idaho and Fiona from California. What is on the menu today, guys?
Aromatic tofu and vegetable curry with cilantro quinoa.
And for dessert, we have strawberry almond smoothies. Yum!
This is gonna be so good.
Okay, so we've got everything here. So throw the tofu into the pan as well.
Which pan?
This pan.
And that pan, yep. And Abby, if you can see if you can open this can here. So we've got some coconut milk here we're going to add. If you can use this can here, so basically we'll press down and hold that tight and turn that.
It's tofu.
Lovely, see if you can turn it. Yeah, oh lovely, keep it held tight. Doing a great job there. This is a great team effort. You guys are doing an awesome job.
Is this enough tofu? Or are we gonna put more in it?
No, that's it. Don't have. Oh, be gentle, be gentle. The tofu is very delicate, so just stir it. So you don't want to break it up. You just want to just lightly stir it like this, okay? And this tofu is normally a very plain thing. Will soak up all those wonderful flavors.
Yeah, my dad told me. My mom and dad told me that
Yep, good idea, Richard.
tofu.
Sure. Oh, you've done. You got halfway around.
It takes on the flavor of whatever it's cooked with.
Exactly. Tofu does take on the flavour, so it's a great thing to absorb flavours. There we have the coconut milk. Getting around there, I think we're going to open. So it's a bit, it hasn't been shaken properly. Let's give it a bit of a stir.
Do you want me to stir it?
That's done. So you can pour that in the pot now.
It's so good.
Yep, the pot that Seth's doing. And we're going to put some colour in here. We're going to add this.
All of it?
All of it, yep. We'll put it all in. It's coconut milk. And give everything a good stir.
This does look so good.
We're going to also add these sugar snap peas. Try one of these. What do you think of those?
Is there a trash can that I can throw this
Yep,
away?
just over there.
Do I eat the entire thing?
Yep, just have it. What do you think of that? These are the sugar snap peas. What, are they yummy?
Yeah, we've had these before. They're very good.
Yeah, I love these.
They're awesome, mate. And they're great for this curry. So we're just going to just cut them in half and put them, if you guys can kind of put them in the pot as well. So we're going to just lightly cook them, just to put them in there like that.
I'll do this one.
Peas.
If you can put those in as well.
Look
That's
at
great.
this
So keep
curry.
stirring.
Here's the whole one.
Now we need to get started on the smoothie. We're running out of time.
This is
So
the
we're
curry?
going to make this lovely strawberry smoothie. So we've got some strawberries here in the freezer.
So is curry more like a dressing than a sauce? Or
It's more of a,
or
it's kind of a curry, yeah.
Or more like a sauce than a dressing?
More like a sauce and dressing, yes.
It looks
So we're
like
going to add 2
dressing.
cups of strawberries.
Oh,
Look at that, do you like strawberries?
Yeah.
They're looking pretty good.
Really
Can we have one?
They're frozen ones. You can give it a go, see if you can eat that.
Zach, we can have one.
Or just get you to eat it.
I can have it.
And we're also going to add some almond butter. Have you guys tried almond butter before?
No, I've tried peanut butter.
3 tablespoons of
I don't
almond
know, I
butter.
think I
It's a
have.
really nice flavour. We're going to just make this smoothie a bit more special than normal. And we're going to add a banana.
Yeah, frozen fruit is really good.
It is. So can you unwrap that banana and put it in the blender? We'll get some almond milk. As you can see, we're multitasking. We've got the sweet potatoes, we've got the quinoa, we've got the curry going, we've got the smoothie.
Oh,
We're doing
I
4
can smell
things
it.
at one time, guys. Lucky there's 4 of us. So putting in a cup and a half of almond milk. Has that banana coming? Wonderful. We'll take off the end bit there. We'll put it in.
Oh,
And we're going to add a little bit of honey just to sweeten it. Do you guys like honey?
I can't do this thing.
It's quite hard, isn't it?
Is this look
The
good?
rock solid. And we're going to blend that. So Abby, if you can push the go button, push the high button there. Oh, I better plug it in
Which
first.
one?
The one that
Which
says
is it?
high.
This one?
Yep. And go. Let's go. Whoa! Well, let's go. I'll just stick on this curry here. Doesn't that look good? Oh no, we haven't added salt yet.
I think
I'm
it's
just going to add
good.
half a teaspoon of salt.
I think this is good.
Oh yeah, we'll just go again.
Or
Why
should I
just
do
no, do
it
a bit more. There's still some bits in there, so you want to make sure there's no lumpy bits in there. And then we're going to put the sweet potato in. It's a little bit hot, so I'll just get a towel. And pour the water from the sweet potato in the sink. Sprinkle that in.
Is this good?
Get that a stir. Yep, that's good. You can
Okay,
turn it
stop
off.
it. Okay.
So turn that around.
This looks really good. I want to try some.
It's gonna come out.
It's going to be awesome.
It's gonna come out at the top and then overflow.
So keep stirring. So all we're going to do to this, we're going to add some cilantro to garnish it. And the quinoa is cooked now. We're going to add some cilantro and oil and salt.
That looks
It is.
really good.
And the smoothie in glasses, and we have finished our meal in record time. Awesome, guys. High five. Woohoo!
Yay.
And look at all this delicious food we've prepared in just 30 minutes. Have you guys had fun today?
Yeah!
Awesome. Well, let's eat. Well, Abby, can you say grace for us?
Dear Father in heaven, I thank you for this wonderful food. I thank you for the show. Amen.
Amen. Okay, Fiona, can you dish out the quinoa and I'll dish out the curry here. Look at this, with a bit of garnishing on top, it looks amazing, and you can just smell it, the aroma of all those beautiful flavours. Give it a try, guys. Start eating.
Is this it?
We'll start with that. Okay, give it a go and see what you think. What do you think, guys? Does it taste good?
It's really good.
So good.
I mean, you can make this
The curry is delicious.
at home.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it?
Curry. This is
so
this is
good.
really good curry.
So you've learned lots of good cooking tips today.
Um,
I have no clue.
what? Cooking tips. Okay.
So you can make this at your very own home using all these great skills, these healthy,
Can we try
whole
this?
food
Can we try
ingredients.
this?
You sure can try the smoothie. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you next time on Cook30 for Kids! Whoa, well done, guys.